back to left lead. Do the same thing. He goes to kick the going, I'm going to jam it here like that, I'm going to kick, but he retreats back in that same lead. So I follow up and then I just do my trap. Okay, so again, this is Pak Tek here, jam it, one, he retreats, so I fake and kick, so I'm back to a progressive indirect attack. Okay? Number two is after he attacks here and I kick, he steps this leg back, so he's essentially, we call it swing the door, he returns it to the right lead. I'm going to switch to the right lead and then trap and finish up here. All right, I use the groin kick as my entry. So again, I jam it, kick, he retreats, follow. Here like this, okay? Those are two directions. Okay, back up a little bit. First one, two. By the way, if you're far enough away, you can use the front leg, right? So if he tries to deliver from there, I can jam with the front leg. But now you definitely have to progressively, we saw PIA back in. But from this range, I can use the rear leg, kick, and then he retreats back, and I follow. Okay? Or he kicks, I jam it, he steps back, I kick, and then it's ready to go into the right lead. Okay, does that make sense? Are you going to roll this? Grab a partner, let's try it. New partner, switch it up. I have you just start now, here, just reference point. Okay, so we won't do the counter for anything. First one, I box out, I locks out, and goes out. That's because he over parries, so we pull that second hand, and then trap it and finish here. Again. I can also lock out like this, where I slant punch here. Okay, and then you can go into anything you want from that position, right? So we go here, he over parries, see the wedge and then the pull here like that. Where the first one is I just kind of went up center line here, like this, right? And then he followed. Okay, number two is we wedge. See the trap here like this, and if he's hands still there, we trap the second barrier. This is called pop, wedge, pop. So he still crosses over the center line, but I come in and trap. So it's basically establishing another reference point on this arm. Right? The wedge could be like that, like that, like that, like that. Right? You see my hand coming forward and I trap him up the center line. So this is called, we just call it pop, wedge, pop, because you know this would be UG and so forth, right? Then the third one is he holds center line, so we go in with the Lloyd pop. So I trap that hand to the inside. Remember that you want to pin with this one, right? 1, 2, and then we usually will suss out this, meaning we pull this and hack into the throat. Okay, so he traps the front barrier, I over parry, he pulls the second barrier, correct, and then pins and hits. He traps the front barrier, I over parry. He could slant punch it like that, and make sure you pull them, yes. Okay, he traps the front barrier, now he wedges and traps again, good. The last one is he traps the front barrier, you see the space, he's going to inside pop, right, trap to the inside. Okay, so essentially there's only 3, but that locks out is 2 variations. Okay? All right, grab your partner. Let's